showing. Oh, and Esteban goes down again. And that is it. Wow, what a win for Fierro.
Dollars. The question is, who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's fight between Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Angel Fierro. Before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please hit subscribe, hit the notification button, as well as like this video. What that'll allow me to do is every time I create something new, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you. If you enjoy the 24/7, 365 goings-on of the sport of boxing, be sure to check out my shorts section. What I do there is I post 4 to 5 times every single day to keep you up to date on our favorite sport. This weekend, we know we have the light heavyweight showdown between the two Davids, David Benavidez and David Morrell. On this channel, I've already showcased that fight, as well as giving you my prediction video on who I feel you should put your money on. Those videos are tagged in this one, so if you haven't checked them out, be sure to do so. But today we're gonna take a closer look at one of my favorite fighters, Pitbull Cruz. He's taking on Angel Fierro. This is going to be an all-Mexican showdown, and we know about the Mexican fighters. They love a good firefight, a good slugfest. So today we're gonna talk about how these two match up. We're gonna showcase this fight, go over the Las Vegas odds, and because it's this weekend, I'm gonna give my prediction and tell you where you should put your money. Before I continue, I wanna remind everybody on what this fight's all about and what you guys can expect. Guys, Pitbull Cruz goes up against fellow Mexican Angel Fierro on February 1st, the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The 10-round super lightweight bout is featured on the undercard of Benavidez vs. Morrell, live on pay-per-view. Former champion Cruz, 26-3-1 with 18 knockouts, returns to the ring after dropping his WBA 140-pound title by split decision against Rayo last August in LA. The 26-year-old Mexico City native previously fought at T-Mobile Arena twice, claiming the belt via 8th-round TKO against Rolly Romero last March and taking a split decision against Gio Cabrera in July of 2023. In his next fight on Saturday, Cruz is opposed by Angel Fierro, 23-2-2 with 18 knockouts, of Tijuana, who stopped Elizar Valenzuela Carrillo in the 5th round last November. With that victory, the Lakeside, California-based 26-year-old got back in the win column after dropping a split decision against Alfredo Santiago last June, which snapped his 3-fight winning streak. And I quote, "Our bags are packed and we're ready to see everyone in Vegas this weekend," Pitbull said. "People are eager to see us back in the ring once again, and there's no better way to kick off 2025 than an all-out Mexican battle. I remember my first time fighting in Las Vegas because it was the culmination of years of hard work. Every Mexican fighter wants to fight in Vegas, and I'm thankful to be coming back. This doesn't feel much different than the first time, and that's because of all the fans who have shown me love. I'm thankful for them, and I want to make them proud. Saturday, February 1st is a new beginning. Fans love these type of fights, and that's who I fight for. We had a strong training camp to be at our best when the bell rings. The goal is to retake our spot at the top and get into more big fights. We're going to go into that ring in great shape," end quote. Those are the words of Pitbull Cruz. Guys, this fight reminds me of one of those fights that when you're watching a Hollywood movie about boxing, you have the guy who has all of the credit, or the champion, or the guy who has all the money, versus the guy who feels he should be in that spot. He just hasn't had the opportunity yet. And that's what I see in this matchup going into the weekend. When you think about Pitbull Cruz, we know what we could expect. Puts his chin down and trades. He cuts the ring off and he doesn't take many backward steps, and he's there for a firefight. With Fierro, if you're unaware of who he is, I want to remind or educate everybody first on what to expect from the Tijuana native. Let's take a closer look at his career. Guys, Angel Fierro is 23-2 with 18 knockouts. He carries into the ring a 78% career knockout to win ratio and is currently ranked 82 in the world at 140 pounds. The 26-year-old Mexican is an orthodox fighter standing at 5'7" with a 70-inch reach. His adoring fans know him as Toshiro. We last saw him fight Carrillo, 26-30, knockout in the 5th. Santiago, he lost 14-2. decision. Rodriguez 13-1, split decision in the 10th. Estella 14-1, knockout in the 7th. Cuevas 14-1, knockout in the 6th. So guys, with Fierro, he has a 78% knockout to win ratio. He lost that split decision and he already had his tune-up fight against Carrillo. So this is his chance. This is his huge opportunity. Like you heard me talk about what Cruz has said about Mexicans wanting to fight in Vegas, this is his chance. All of the boxing world's eyes are going to be on this card. So what better opportunity for Fierro to upset the odds makers and make a statement and send a message to everybody at 140 pounds. Now let's take a closer look at his opponent, Pitbull Cruz. Guys, Pitbull's 26-3 with 1 draw. He has 18 knockouts. He carries into the ring a 69% career knockout to win ratio. He's currently ranked number 23 in the world at 140 pounds. The 26-year-old Mexican's an orthodox fighter standing at 5'4" with a 63-inch reach. We last saw him against Rayo Valenzuela, 13-2. He lost a split decision in the 12th. Rolly Romero, 15-1, knockout in the 8th. Gio Cabrera, 21-0, split decision victory in the 12th. Eduardo Ramirez, 27-2, knockout in the 2nd. Gamboa, 30-4, knockout in the 5th. Guys, he's only lost a few times. One of those was to Tank Davis. The other one was to Rayo. When you look at both Pitbull and his opponent Fierro, they both have losses on their resumes, but neither one of them has been knocked out. Las Vegas has this fight as a 7-1 dog for Fierro, meaning if you put 100 on him, you'll get 700 back, putting all of the odds makers saying that Pitbull is a huge favorite. He's fought in Vegas before. He's been a world champion before. He's been here. He knows how to act under the bright lights. They're expecting Fierro to be way out of his league. Don't tell Fierro that. This is a guy who has a higher knockout to win percentage than Pitbull, granted against lesser opponents. They're both 26 years old, so the age factor goes out the window. Fierro's gonna have the height and reach advantage over Pitbull, but that ring experience, you can't put a price on it that Pitbull carries into the ring with him. Both guys are gonna wanna make a statement, and like I said, both hailing from Mexico, we know they're very proudful fighters, and they're gonna wanna go in there and show that off in the ring. I expect an exciting fight for however long it lasts. Both guys need victories, and both guys need a knockout. Pitbull's been called out in recent weeks by big-time American fighters, and he wants to get back on that stage with his name in the marquee. Fierro, it's his chance to shine. It's his chance to upset the world and project and propel himself on to the international stage. Where I put my money, look, I'm not going to bet against Pitbull. I expect this to be close. I do expect Pitbull to be there to get hit. We know a firefight when we see one. This is what that is going to be. I just think Pitbull's going to be too much. I think his artillery is going to be too much. I think he's going to have the mental edge, the strength edge, and the power edge. And I expect an early to mid-round knockout. You don't have to agree with me, guys, in the comment section below. Who do you like going into this fight, Fierro or Cruz? How do you see it ending? Are you going for the favorite in Pitbull? Or are you going for the underdog in Fierro? Let me know in the comment section below.